Welcome one and all to a very special video. Today I will be doing something a bit different from my usual style. Get straight into the action by jumping to Smash Ultimate Online. I will play a total of 10 matches, and every time I lose a game, I will donate $5 to St. Jude's Research Hospital. Our first opponent is none other than Violet. I admit I was a bit nervous because I haven't played Elite Smash in ages. I was worried how it was gonna go. My other concern was that Dr. Mario is notorious for his horrendous recovery, and most of my losses were because of that. I know Byleth isn't that much appreciated of a character, but I can tell this person has been training a lot with this character. I also have been playing as Dr. Mario ever since Melee. He's often overshadowed by his plumber counterpart.
Nice shot!
I want to continue improving as Doc to show that he is indeed a viable character to play as, and is more than a mere clone with a PhD. As for the battle, there were a lot of mix-ups and fake-outs, and trying to dodge Byleth's long whip was nerve-wracking because I could easily be off stage, and she could spike me at any distance from the stage. It was down to the wire with one stock each, and a dangerously high percentage. Thankfully, I was able to pull through at the very last moment, and got our first win out of 10. For the second battle, I went ahead and swapped to Wario because I couldn't stand Doc's awful recovery, and wanted to encourage the name of Wa in Smash, who was also underrated.
Wait a minute!
I want to continue improving his stock.
A lot of detective. That was a lot.
Moving on. Our second opponent is the rare blue necktie red ginger ape in the islands of Wu. As you can see, we were off to a rough start, but I got my bearings straight and steal some good combos and managed to get him down to even stocks with 25% on hand. He was starting to get a little aggressive and hesitant, and his moves were a bit predictable, but he was still pretty tough. Wario has the best recovery in the game, with the spike and corkscrew combo, so getting up after TKS tossed you off stage.
And there comes a giant fish!
However, things get heated as we are neck and neck damage-wise. He keeps trying to throw me off, but if I learned anything from watching Little Z, it's that you should never jump when DK throws you off stage.
I want to die.
Put it into my brain. We got the last kill, and I ended up losing the match. The third opponent is Lucina 2.0, and I was a bit of a disadvantage here because of his long sword, and his tip was insanely accurate this time around. But the wall is mightier than the sword, as everyone on Earth says. His movements were a bit swift and weird at first, but with proper quick memorization, I was able to learn his movements and try to use that to my advantage. It has been working slightly so far. I admit I was a bit worried because he was still at 3 stocks, and I was at 2, and already at 66%. And I kept making dumb mistakes, because my control was acting weird. He was still at 3 stocks,
no jump.
and was still my last one. Things were looking a bit dire now. I finally got one up. The question remains, will I be able to win even though the odds were super low? With my composure intact, I pulled off the classic Wario combo, got some decent hits in, and I was gaining some confidence gradually. I even got a nasty smash attack and getting him down to 1 stock. I was getting a bit nervous for both of my moves, and I used up my bubbling Wario waft that was cooking in my stomach, and unleashed the beast, and walked in my way to victory. We are currently at 2 wins and 1 loss, with 7 matches to go. This guy immediately kicked things off with a wizard's foot to catch me off guard. But every single Ganon I face always does that, so it's instinct to dodge roll at it at this point. He was pretty aggressive, but I was more aggressive. As I kept playing online, I shook off the rust and regained my wall powers. Maybe Wario should revoke the Triforce of Power, instead of Ganon. He was a bit easy to do combos on, but doesn't mean he didn't get decent damage on me. I took the first stock by keeping him off stage. He got
Nice
pissed
shot!
and kept juggling me in the air, and I screwed up by not using my bike, and corkscrewed instead of making us 2D. His playstyle was a bit scary, which was fitting as Ganon, and I was being cautious but not too campy. I snuck in a sneaky side smash, which is hard to do because Wario has a lot of delay when attacking. In the end, what better way to end the match by going out of my way off stage and finish the cheese once again. We are at 3 wins and 1 loss with 6 matches to go. Warning, the following footage includes cringy spammy banjo gameplay that shouldn't play online ever. Your discretion is advised. As you can tell from the warning sign, our 5th opponent is Banjo-Kazooie. This guy spams grenades and eggs non-stop.
Get some help.
Personally, I like my eggs scrambled, but this is too much. If we get any more eggs, we're gonna have to open our own bed and breakfast gig. I swear, trying to get any hit in was seriously annoying, and when I did, I savored every moment because it was cathartic getting any sort of hit in. Thankfully, my previous experience with these toxic players helped build an immunity to the garbage brain that continue getting decent hits in. I used the explosion from my bike as camouflage, and snuck another side smash in so that he had no way to guarding it, and got his first stock in. Afterwards, it was a bit hard to get any hits between us until he put a dirty one on the edge. I could tell he was getting a bit desperate, as he kept making obvious moves, and he even resorted to
teabagging.
I did a completely unintentional head stomp, and he got hit by his own bomb, and ended the game with a satisfying win. We are now at 4 wins and 1 loss, with 5 more matches to go. On to round 6, we go against the voluptuous Pyra and Mithra. I don't fight against this character pair too often, so I wasn't sure on how to counter their attacks effectively. Whenever he swapped Pyra, that was a certified sweaty moment, not because of her fiery sword, but the fact that a single hit from the sword is enough to send me flying. Fortunately, I got my bearings straight. We were tied percentage-wise, but until he made a bad jump and won by default. We got our first Cloud Fighter, who started off super aggressive, as if I offended him or something. Fortunately, I retaliated with the 3-hit body slam combo, and he lost his balance and fell. This was a super fast-paced match, and ended as quickly as it began. He kept falling off accidentally, and I kinda felt bad. We got yet another Byleth, and I'm pretty sure this is the very same Byleth we faced in round 1 as Dr. Mario. I don't know if this person recognized me or not, and I was kinda afraid she was going to disconnect. However, I went off the floor with this Byleth by playing dirty. As I kept playing as Wario, I aimed to be more efficient in utilizing Wario's swift movements. I even managed to get my first 3-stock win for this series of battles.
Not when I shift into maximum overdrive! Ow! Whoa! So I missed!
We faced against Bayonetta, who immediately, in classic Bayo fashion, hits me like a bazillion times, putting me at like 999%. There was nothing I could do about it but die. This battle is tricky as she moves insanely quick, and although Wario is fast, he does have a tiny delay when moving. The entire time, I was trying my best to avoid getting trapped in a flurry of combos. Although it was a close game, unfortunately, I wasn't able to get the win, but it was fun. The final match is against Zero Susanis, who loves to do the flip kick move, to the point where it was predictable when she was gonna do it. I was off to a good start by racking up some good damage. It felt like a ping pong match of dealing damage back and forth. As per usual, not all good starts to battles, and didn't winning necessarily, but that's okay. As long as we have fun and practice our skills along the way, that's what matters. Now to tally up our losses, we have to donate a total of $50. Why am I donating all the money despite winning, you ask? I was planning to donate all from the very beginning, rendering these battles pointless. Here's the confirmation page that I paid for the donation. I wish to do more things like this in the future, so if you liked the video, please like and subscribe for more. Thanks for watching.